Cobra Kai recently concluded with Season 6 Part 3 ending the show, but in the last 15 minutes of the episode, we saw a quick montage of where the characters are after the Sekai Taikai, which gave me the idea that maybe the Miyagi universe isn't over yet and there could still be a lot more to tell in this universe. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through 6 ideas I have for spin-offs that I could see happening in the upcoming years. Starting off with the one that I would want to see the most, which is a Robbie and Tori spin-off. This show picks up shortly after Season 6 and it shows Robbie and Tori working for their new company. The end goal of the season would be a tournament, giving Robbie a chance to win his first tournament and Tori to win another, proving that she's the best female fighter in the world. However, returning characters such as Zara would be fueled up on anger from her loss in the Sekai Taikai, humiliating Tori in the tournament. Robbie, however, does end up winning, but his opponent is weak, so the season ends with Tori being humiliated by Zara and Robbie feeling like his win wasn't good enough. The whole show could be like a 2 to 3 season thing, with the second season being something like Robbie and Tori exploring many different styles of karate around the world. The third season is about them competing in the biggest karate tournament in Asia, held in Korea, where Tori faces Zara again in the finals and Robbie faces a much stronger Yoon. Zara and Yoon both put up a good fight, but with Robbie and Tori's new experience, they managed to win the duos part of the tournament and the solo part of the tournament, giving them both well-deserved wins. Moving on to the second show idea, I have the Binary Brothers. This most likely won't happen, but it could be about Dimitri and Eli going through their new school and facing bullies throughout the show. I don't really have any other ideas for what the show could include, but it could just be a good comedy. Moving on to the next idea, which is something I think that really needs to happen since we haven't really seen them get too much of the spotlight in the previous season, which is the new Cobra Kai. This would be a movie covering Johnny's new Cobra Kai, with the main characters being Anthony, Kenny, and Devin. The movie goes into more depth about Kenny and David's background, and throughout the movie they would all improve their karate skills leading up to an All Valley tournament. Since this would be their first year in high school, Anthony would have a bully similar to Kyler, who fights in a new dojo in the valley called the Thunderwolves. Kenny and Anthony joined as Cobra Kai, while Devin joined as Miyagi-Do, and in the tournament, all three of them advanced to the semifinals, with Kenny winning his match, but Anthony lost to his bully in a close match in the semifinals. Devin ends up winning the females competition easily, while Kenny beats Anthony's bully to become the boys' All Valley champion. Moving on to the next idea, the Iron Dragons. This could be a show or a movie, doesn't really matter, and it's something that's very likely since the writers have been talking about doing it. This would cover the background of Sensei Wolf, Axel, and Zara, while it would also cover the whole lore of the dojo similar to Cobra Kai. The first season could be about them winning the Sekai Taikai before Cobra Kai takes place, while the second season could take place after Season 6 Part 3 and follow Axel and Zara after the Sekai Taikai. This could also be similar to what happened with Cobra Kai, and we get like in 30-40 years a spin-off of it, and it happens like Cobra Kai did, but I doubt that'll happen. Moving on to the fifth idea, the Way of the Fist. This could be a movie that dives deeper into the Cobra Kai lore and follows Chosen and Kim teaching their students, with the main protagonist being Yoon. The movie could explore Kwan's backstory and have Chosen and Kim combining styles of karate to teach their students. Chosen can also have his backstory on what happened in between the Karate Kid movies to Cobra Kai, and the same goes for Kim. Moving on to the sixth and final idea, which is also the most likely on this list, is a Mr. Miyagi prequel. I think this one is most likely going to happen, especially after Season 6. We got so much new information on Mr. Miyagi, so would it make sense to not dive into Mr. Miyagi's backstory finally and see him as when he was like around 18 into young adulthood, and see how he was in war and how he learned all Miyagi-Do, and then it could lead up till he meets Daniel, ending the show there. But that's all for today's video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below what you think will happen after Cobra Kai, and if you haven't watched my video where I rank every single season, go watch it right here.